my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, my people, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, my people, I'm going to be talking about wet dreams and how demonic entities are attacking me as of recently, right? Which was last night and the day before that, I had two wet dreams. The first one was ridiculous, okay? It was ridiculous. The succubus literally was forcing me to fornicate with her. It was gentle, and naturally in the dream world my body was literally going with it, because obviously I'm a man, you know what I mean? Things that feel good, it's like my flesh wants to attach to it. So I'm in a dream and the succubus is like literally doing all the things that they know that I would like before I started this journey, right? So I'm literally entertaining it. I'm still conscious, like, nah, I really don't want to do this. I don't want to do this at all. But literally, the succubus was still doing the things. For some reason, it's like it literally was a demon that I felt like I might have had sex with a woman at some point, and she had demons within her. And for some reason, that same demon literally was luring me in and literally gently pushing me towards having intercourse with her. And it was crazy. So the first wet dream I had, mind you, I've only had 3 wet dreams thus far on this journey. Like I'm approaching a month. Every time when I'm about to hit a milestone, that's when I start getting attacked. The enemy just start going crazy. The devil is, he see the come up, like he's really seeing it. He see that I'm about to elevate spiritually and I'm about to ascend. Like, it's about to be crazy. So the succubus literally, usually I would have the dreams where the succubus is on top of me, riding me, right? But that wasn't the case this time. The succubus was laid down, chilling. Had to come through with a different approach, because the first time the succubus tried to literally take my energy. And yes, it's not a relapse, my people, but I'm telling you, the only reason why I don't like wet dreams is because it feels too real. Even though I physically didn't do anything to pleasure myself to cause a relapse, it still sometimes feel like that. It still sometimes feel like that, because yesterday, let me tell you what was going on, right? So in the dream, I was saying to myself, like, oh, I was like, no, my seed. I was saying that in the dream. So I was conscious and aware of knowing what was going on. I was like, my seed, no, right? And right before I was about to ejaculate in the wet dream, I tried to stop it, but for some reason I couldn't, because usually I'm at a point in my life where I've trained my body to kind of hold back, you know what I mean? Even in my edging video, I said that there's good edging and there's bad edging. If you want to check that out, it's definitely up there. I was trying to hold back, but for some reason I couldn't. But I'm going to tell you why I feel like I couldn't. This is why, fellas, it's very important to be careful what you eat before you go to sleep, because I wasn't having these wet dreams. I was trying to keep myself, like as of recently, I've been keeping myself on a strict time limit. So I don't eat or drink anything after 11 o'clock. If I'm thirsty or hungry, I just deal with it until the morning time, and then I will get myself some water or something to eat. But after 11 o'clock, I don't do that. So the other night, I literally stayed up till like 12 or so. I had like 2 bowls of cereal, and there was 2 kinds of different cereal. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, but I was just trying to feed what the flesh wanted, which is not good. Those 2 bowls, I ate that, and then like probably like 10 minutes after that, I knocked out. I feel like the reason why I had that wet dream and the reason why the demons was able to still attack me and get a little bit of my seed was because of the food I ate. The first cereal might have been nutritional, like Special K, but then again, it's just like at the end of the day, sugar, I feel like didn't give me the willpower, because the one I had probably like a week or 2 ago, the wet dream I had, I was in another wet dream scenario, but the succubus couldn't get my seed because I jumped out of the dream right before I was about to release any semen at all. So when I got up, I felt happy, and that's when I realized that I've used to watch a lot of videos where like men will speak about to ejaculate. That was the first time, like a week or 2 ago, where the wet dream, where I actually felt my seed go into my body and kind of like shoot up into my brain. And when I woke up, I felt super energized and like powerful. That's when I realized, okay, this is probably the best way to do it. I'm not saying that you can't, like I can't do it right now as I'm making this video, you know, like in the physical, but for that moment, that's the first time I've only experienced to ejaculate like that. And I felt empowered. I felt like it gave me more energy and more alertness. But as I'm trying to hold back from the one that I had the other day, as I'm trying to hold back in the dream, the succubus is doing crazy stuff. Like, yo, these dreams is crazy. And I don't want to, like, I want to keep these videos super authentic because these are real experiences that I had. The succubus is doing some very freaky, I'm for you kind of, like, it was like I was dealing with a porn star, but it was the succubus. Because usually when I have these wet dreams, succubus type videos, I said videos, dreams, they literally just get right to it. They start riding me and they trying to just get that seed out of me. But this time, this succubus was luring me in and kind of like taking her time, and she kept putting her fingers, you know what I'm saying? And her, listen, I'm trying to keep it because I know how YouTube is. I want to be as real as possible, but YouTube be like censoring people. She kept, I'll say this because I think that's you know, mild. She just kept fingering herself and then back in her mouth, and I'm just like, but I knew this was a succubus dream. Like, I've had this too many times. In the dream, I was just like, nah, this succubus is OD. Like, she's really trying to do everything for me. Like, she already got me in her bed. I don't even know how I got in the bed. I just know that when I was in a dream, that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. I knocked out after the bowl of cereal. And then all I know is that I was just in her room. And that's what it was. I was literally just in her room. And it was just crazy. That was just a crazy joke. So she's doing that, she's fingering herself, she's putting her fingers in her mouth. Then she inserts me herself. And this dream feels so real. I'm like, what is... In the dream, I'm telling myself, I'm like, yo, this feels way too real. This is crazy. Like, this is crazy. Being in the dream world is still feeling like it's in the physical. It's crazy. That's why I feel like sometimes the wet dreams feels like a relapse, because it's like, yo, like, I didn't get drained or nothing, but after I finally got out the dream, the succubus was trying to get all my seed. I said like 2-3 drops out of me, and then in the dream it felt like I just kept ejaculating, but I wasn't, because I still jumped out and I held it back. So when I woke up, you know what I'm saying, I had some leakage, but I was tight because I'm just like, dang. Right? But then, now, fast forward, the one I had last night, I think because one, I didn't eat after 11. I went to sleep early last night, like 10 something. The one last night, I was on it this time. I saw the succubus, but for some reason, when I'm in that spiritual realm, I guess, that dream realm, it's like, for some reason, the succubus got more power over me, unfortunately. Like, it'd be crazy. But this is how the enemy be working. These demons, for some reason, in the physical, they can't seem to get me. They cannot lure other women towards me to try to take my seat, so they gotta attack me when I'm dreaming. That's because my energy in this physical is literally where the Holy Spirit got me. He got me like vibrating right now. It's just crazy. I'm telling you, like, it's all because of God, because God is the only way that I'm able to have self-control and not allow any type of walking succubus women and Jezebel women to even deal with me, because I blocked all of that out, you know what I mean? The one last night, she literally did the same thing that the one I had a week or 2 ago. She just got right into it. And right before, like, about to ejaculate in the dream and have the wet dream, I threw her off and I was like, hell no. And then I woke up and I was like, I checked myself. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, nah, like, no. Y'all ain't getting me no more. Y'all ain't getting me no more. Like, I'm not doing that, because I'm not trying to release no seed, because I know how I felt after the wet dream. But I didn't dwell in it. For like 10 minutes, I stood in it, and I was like, you know what, Jay, chill. Like, you gotta just focus up, read the word, get into the Bible. And that's what I did. And, you know, my day got better after that. But my people, I'm telling you, be careful. Be careful. Be careful what you eating and drinking before you go to sleep. You don't have to do my thing where no eating after a certain time. You could if you want to, but just be careful what you're eating before you go to sleep. And also be careful what you're watching before you go to sleep. So if you're watching movies that got lustful scenes, that might play into that. Those demons might be able to use that. Yes, this stuff is real. this stuff is real. It's just not no cat video, but like I said, every night I pray to the Most High. I ask Jesus to allow his angels to surround me at night and protect me. And even though they do help me, it's still something that I'm battling within myself as well. So it's like the demons attack, and the wet dreams is like the easy way to have them release your seed. And yes, it's not a relapse, but every man is different. I know for me, it feels like it's a relapse sometimes for me, because certain things about me don't be adding up sometimes to me, because the way I act after a wet dream, it just I don't really function as well. Like, I still do, but something be off. Like, my speech be kind of a little off sometimes. But this is why I don't want to release any seed. Like, I want all my seed. I don't care what every other content creator is saying about wet dreams. This is my experience. I don't care. You know, I know how to hold back from that ejaculation, so I expect myself to do that in the wet dreams. That's just how I feel, you know. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video. I feel like this video was just so wild just to even speak about this, because I'm like reliving those moments again. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video. Until next time, much love.